Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Woke Talk Radio. Apparently, our theme music is not playing for some reason. That's always fun when you have something set up to work and it just doesn't want to work. So there's that. Uh, we're having a good day tech wise this afternoon. Honestly, we got a lot of stuff fixed and thought that we fixed done, and yet let me put my face on there. Yet somehow, some way, the streaming server did not want to broadcast the way it's supposed to. That's funny. Haha, not really. Um but we're live, we're here, we're a little. I feel like Chris Rock after he got slapped. It's like, what the fuck? But it is what it is, and I see now why the screw up happened, because it wasn't set. It wasn't set properly. Now I know why the screw up happened, so we will have music at the proper time. So there's that. Welcome to Talk Radio. Not our first way that we like to start off the bat, but we're new here. We're every weekend at Saturday, when we start on Saturday, and then we do a show with Lou Hastings, and the show is from um 8 till 9 o'clock, and then the amazing, the wonderful, the talented, the experienced uh Rick Smith show comes on FYNation.com. And the cool thing now is I'm gonna test it and see if we're live. I am just kind of playing today with technology, because we have a new thing on Roku, on our Roku channel, and I'm literally just gonna test and see if it works, and hopefully it won't talk over me. But we have FY Live TV, and it does work. Wow, that is amazing. The FY Live TV channel is working. See, technology, sometimes it actually cooperates. That's always fun. That's always nice. So, our first story, it's going to be one of those where we know what we're doing, but Lou is running late. So, I'm hoping to get Lou in on the program. And it's our first show. Things aren't going as well as I hoped, but they're not horrible. So I'm okay with that. They're minor things that require minor adjustments, as opposed to major things that just, you know, get you slapped in the face, like Chris Rock. So there's always that. Um, let's go to our first story. I'm not supposed to be the presenter, but we'll present anyway. That's how you do it when you do it live. You just do what you do your job. You do your job and you do it well. So reports of the Ukrainian peace negotiators showed signs of poisoning after meeting Russians. Wait, vey. Yeah, this is not good that they are showing signs of poisoning. But this should not be surprising to anyone. This is what Putin does, and this is how he behaves. Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich was among those showing symptoms of consistent with poisoning, said Huffington Post Ryan Grinabal. The report was corroborated by the investigative journalism website Bellingcat, which added that the symptoms subsided over the next week and their lives are not in danger. Well, that's nice. Chemical weapons experts told Bellingcat that based on the likely toxin and the use was intended to intimidate the victims instead of causing perpetual harm. Sounds like a dick move. Just saying. I mean, I don't know if any other reason or way to describe it. This is a jerk off move. You're a bit of a jerk if you're gonna poison. Yeah, the people are coming to you in good faith, trusting you that you're not going to poison them. And here you are poisoning them when they are coming to you with peaceful intentions. This is Vladimir Putin. This is what we're dealing with. This is the fascist dictator that Donald Trump seems to think is so smart. This is sad that a source with direct knowledge has just confirmed to me that the Wall Street Journal reports that Abramovich suffered symptoms of poisoning. Roman lost his sight for several hours and was treated in Turkey, sources said. Well, it's great that he could afford the best care. That's always nice. It's always nice when you're an oligarch and you can afford the best care, but like I'm not for poisoning people. No matter how I agree or disagree with them, I'm not like, yeah, let's go off and do that. Let's poison the bastards. Let's take them out. That's how we deal. I'm not Lindsey Graham. Somebody should just take them out. No, because bad things happen when you do that. Only apparently the only person no, it wasn't just bad borscht. Jim. Apparently, like the only person who thinks it's okay to go around poisoning people is Vladimir Putin. I mean, he has a long track record of doing it. He doesn't seem to care that he does it to people, and it's just a irresponsible act by a douchebag. I know I'm trying not to say that word so much, but when the shoe fits, slosh in it. I don't have any other word for him, frankly. So there's that. But the good news is we're live on Roku now. Like on the TV machine, we actually have a streaming channel that we stream directly to our Roku channel on for your information network, Nation Network. We directly FY Live TV directly streams to the Roku channel. I got it to work today. I got it to function properly. It only took me screaming at it to get it to work, but I got it to work. So today's kind of a dish show. Today's a little bit of let's make sure everything works, and I'm getting a text during a live show. This is always fun. Uh, this is always fun. They know I'm live, but whatever, whatever. I'm waiting for Lou Hastings to hopefully be able to come and help me out with the show today because I don't want to go through all the stories without him. But talking about this stuff with Putin, it's like who's surprised at this point? It's kind of like Donald Trump's behavior, Vladimir Putin. Who's surprised that he is behaving in this manner? Who is just going, "Oh my god, he did that?" Nobody should be, like, surprised at Vlad, just poisoning people. Nobody should, this is actually underwhelming. Like, if this happened in the early 2000s or mid-2000s, I might have been overwhelmed by it, like Vlad poisoned somebody, and peace negotiators at that, allegedly. Gotta throw that in there. He allegedly poisoned somebody. But who's surprised? Except maybe Tucker Carlson and Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, the Russian assets themselves. They're surprised every day of the week. They walk around surprised. They can't handle not being surprised. So I'm sure they're completely shocked and dismayed, and don't understand why Putin or somebody, a part of his regime would do such a thing to the Ukrainians. And I would hasten to say that those Russian assets like Tucker Carlson and Tulsi Gabbard would be so bold as to say, as Jim points out, his plutonium tea is to die for. You just gotta have it because he's not that kind of guy, right? He's just not. He is He is a wonderful, loving he loves the Russian people. He loves Russia. There is nothing wrong with Vladimir Putin. He's just doing what's right for the Russian people. That's all. What's what's wrong with that? He's just like Will Smith going up to his arch nemesis Chris Rock and just giving him a little slap. That's all he's doing. He's just giving Ukraine a little slap. There's no bad there. There's nothing wrong there. More people should be like okay with the fact that this is how he behaves. Should be okay with the fact that, you know, it's a thing that happens in the way it does. More people should be just accepting of the fact that this is how it is because this is what Vladimir Putin wants. And this is what Vladimir Putin shall get. More people should be totally okay with it. You're listening to Woke Talk Radio on FYNation.com, on Roku, on Amazon, Alexa, on Google Smart Device. My Alexa just responded because she's a nosy bitch. Um, Many ways to listen and check out the program. Doing the show flying solo. Usually Lou is here by now, but he's running late, has some family stuff that he had to take care of. I'm hoping that Lou will come in and do some stories with me. But if not, it is what it is. We got 45 minutes and we'll make it last and go from there and see what happens in those 45 minutes. And then we got the whole 3 hours tomorrow together. But the intro music did not play because I did not have it activated. Oopsie, my fault. I was all thinking it was already set up, but yeah, nothing was set up because Tom didn't do it. This is why you check and recheck and make sure everything works so these issues do not happen. And again, this is part of trying to be more professional on the network end and not so amateur hour. And it's frustrating when you get to those little issues. But yeah, you can watch us on the Roku now, which is awesome. I love that. I'm going to work on the Fire Stick. Fire Stick is next. But you can already watch us on the Roku. Um, the Amazon Fire Stick. I got to figure out how to make that happen. Um, and it's fairly inexpensive to do. And I think it's going to be worth it for the station in the long run. I think it'll be good for us. So there's that. But Vladimir Putin. What else can you say about a guy that nobody likes and wants everything in the? He wants to reform the communist state of the USSR. Is that fever dream we're going with? Really? That's where we're headed? How sad is that? I mean, I've been told I live in the past, and people live in the past and have that problem sometimes where they live in the past, but you gotta have your former glory by just being a dick. I have no other like explanation for it. I have no other like I don't know, man. But he's trying to intimidate these people by poisoning them, and I don't know. Will it work? I don't think so. I don't think the Ukrainians can be that intimidated. I mean, they've had the crap bombed out of them, and they're like, "F off, Putin." So I don't think they can be as intimidated as they can. Okay. So we're flying alone. Flying the show alone because ooh, can't make it. That's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. It's just you, me, and doing some stories. I might throw this hour in for tomorrow and just kind of give myself a little nap time. Might do that. I don't know. We'll see. But we're live. We're here. It is what it is. Maybe I need some plutonium to get some people to do what I want them to do. Maybe I just need to be like that Putin guy, and you'll show up or I'll poison you. Works for him. Just do what I say. I'll just little bit of poison, little bit of poison never hurt anybody. No, no, I don't think so. So there is that. January 6th committee meeting now. Yeah, I would rather, I'm going to be talking about that in the next story. I would rather gouge my eyes out than watch the January 6th committee meeting. I would. I would rather just take my eyes and gouge them out and keep gouging until blood splattered everywhere than watch that. And not because like it's not important or it doesn't matter or any other reason, but because like it's so WWF scripted. There's not going to be any like, you know, I know I would mess up the perfect eyebrows, Jim, but there would not be anything good to come of it if we watched that now. We could. Like we could be like everybody else and be like, "Ooh, let's see what's on." Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Donald Trump is a menace? Oh, we knew. Donald Trump is an evil bastard? Oh, we knew. Donald Trump needs to go away forever and ever? Oh, yeah, totally knew that. I mean, where's the there? So, no, we're not going to put that on. I'm not going to torture you with that. Instead, I'm going to give you this story about January 6th and this judge, this activist judge. We have activist judges, and this activist judge activated. And I like it. Donald Trump doesn't like it, so I like it. And that has to be a good reason to like something. When an activist judge is just like all judgy on things, you know, um, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty fantastic. When an activist judge gets all judgy, because it really peeves off the Republicans, really makes them mad. They can't handle it. So, um, there is judge rules efforts to overturn election likely criminal. I love this. This judge needs, I don't know, a really good intern, something. Um, a 44-page decision about whether some of the Eastman's private communication should be shielded from the panel. U.S. District Judge David Carter said that he found it more likely than not than the two engaged in criminal conduct. Carter, who was appointed by former President Clinton, he's a Clinton activist. See, I knew it. Hillary Clinton comes around the corner, and there she is. The illegality of the plan was obvious, Carter wrote. Our nation was founded on the peaceful transition of power epitomized by George Washington laying down his sword to make way for democratic elections. Ignoring his history, President Trump vigorously campaigned for the vice president to single handedly determine the results of the 2020 election. Well, here it is, Captain Obvious, everybody. Captain freaking obvious. I don't know how obvious you get other than this. This is pretty obvious that here you have a judge, a Clinton judge no less, finding that The likelihood that Trump committed at least 2 felonies, obstruction of official proceedings, and serious charge that has been brought against hundreds of Capitol riot defenders, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. However, the ruling has no direct bearing on whether Trump will face any criminal charges. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Why I get so discouraged with the system. The judge, right? The judge gives us this ruling. This ruling is this wonderful, beautiful ruling. This amazing ruling. This fantastical ruling by this activist Clinton judge. This Clinton activist judge gives us this perfect ruling. And here we have a guy who's going to get away with it. Everybody knows he killed somebody on Fifth Avenue. Everybody knows the body is on Fifth Avenue. Everybody knows the body is bleeding out on Fifth Avenue. And nobody is going to pick up the corpse and do something about the corpse lying on Fifth Avenue that Donald Trump saw. Donald Trump fired into democracy. He took his minions and went after democracy on January 6th. They went after democracy and they did not care the consequences, except that they win, except that they have power, except that they have control, except that everything works for their benefit. And if it doesn't work for their benefit, well, that's a problem. That's a problem. Are you kidding me? Jim says more likely than not, it's a message to the DOJ, then there needs to be an investigation. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that, but will there be now? There won't be. There's not gonna be anything. Nothing's gonna happen. He may likely be the next president of the United States if we don't stand up to him. And nothing in my lifetime is gonna happen to this mook. It's that simple. Nothing in my lifetime is going to happen to him. Um, the leaders of the Speak of the devil, Jim. The leaders of the House January 6th panel, the people who want to make me gouge my eyes out, praised the Monday ruling as a victory for the rule of law in a statement. The court has found that the then president of the United States more likely than not committed multiple federal crimes in his attempt to overturn the election. The court's opinion also includes a warning that failure to pursue accountability could set the stage for a repeat of January 6th. Well, I hate to tell you, I'll let you in on a little secret. Here's how it's gonna go. Nothing's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen again. That's it. That's the secret. Nothing is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen again. And the reason why is because spineless Republicans are too busy being Trump collaborators. And you got the fraudster in chief. Jim says I want a more likely than not t-shirt. So there's that. We have a good ruling. We have an excellent ruling. We have a ruling that says this is the perversion of justice, and you must take it upon yourselves to go after these crimes, and nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. I have a more likelihood of aliens landing down right now and wanting to come to my leader than the January 6th committee or any other committee or any other judge actually doing something about Donald Trump as president of the United States during the January 6th committee. Um, Jim says either Garland is doing nothing or he's waiting till the January 6th commission is done. Either one sucks. Yes. Yes, either one sucks. It will happen again. January 6th will happen again. As plain as Josh Hawley is white, it will happen again. And it should piss everybody off. It should make you angry. It should make you angry that there are not more Republicans on the committee because they're all too willing to collaborate with the fraudster in chief. It should make you angry that they are willing to line their pockets with the big lie money. It should make you angry that they think he's a viable presidential candidate in the next election. A lot of this should make you angry. We'll be right back. Quick break. And we are back. Welcome to Woke Talk Radio. Unfortunately, Luke couldn't make it to be with me today, so it's just you, me, and a couple of stories that we're going to do and that we're going to talk about. And we're just going to make a go of it and get this show going and see what we can do and hopefully see something good come from it. We now have a Roku TV channel. We're actually on the boob tube now, which is pretty freaking awesome, I must say. It's pretty awesome. And if you have a Roku, you can just go get the For Your Information Nation network channel and download that, install it, and watch the show on the channel. I'm working on other live programming that we'll have there hopefully soon. Because I don't want to do this all. I want to do a morning show and that's it. I want somebody to do the 8 o'clock hour. I like it. I do. But I don't like the condensedness of it. And I want to be able to talk with you. And I feel like I can't have that long form conversation with you guys during the 8 o'clock hour that I can have during the morning. So I'm going to find somebody who will take the spot, whether it be Lou or somebody for because we're gonna do primetime shows, an 8, 9, and a 10 o'clock. So we're working on that. So casting call, I guess. If you know anybody that is reasonably sound and would like to do it, let me know. We could go from there. So there's that. Alrighty then. Let's move on to Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden drama continues. It continues. This is what you must be angry about. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. You must be angry about Hunter Biden. You must be angry about CRT. You must be angry about all these things swirling around the bullshit trail. And you just must be mad. So, are you mad? Are you angry? I'm not really angry. Not for those reasons. I'm angry, but for the piddling away of my democracy. They want you to be angry about Hunter Biden and laptops and crack cocaine, and they want you to focus on this. This is what this is what they're going to focus on. This is what we have an ending focusing on by the Republicans. This is just how it is. And if I could get the correct, federal prosecutors are asking about Hunter Biden's drug abuse, Burisma income, and advancing criminal probe. Yeah, no charges for Donald Trump, but Hunter Biden, here we come. Roll it out, baby. Roll it out. Federal prosecutors are advancing their investigation into the Hunter Biden foreign business dealings and are now gathering information related to his foreign income, including from Ukraine. Because, the laptop. Investigators with the U.S. Attorney's Office in Delaware are scrutinizing the money Biden made from his association with the Ukrainian natural gas company Burisma Holdings Ltd. And how Biden spent that money to pay off debt, according to a report from the Wall Street Journal. See, it's ethical. It's ethical and reasonable to believe that this is a story because the Wall Street Journal is reporting it. It's not coming from the place. Now, this isn't coming from some smart-nosed conservative hack. Right? It's coming from the Wall Street Journal, so we got to take this seriously, don't we? We got to be all up in a bun about Hunter Biden, his laptop, and some crack cocaine. That's what we need to worry about. That's what we need to focus on. Focus, people. Laptop, crack cocaine, and Hunter Biden. Focus. Lock them up. The investigation into Biden's financial dealings began in 2018 and has expanded to include potential violations of foreign lobbying and money laundering laws. Pedophilia in there anywhere yet? I don't know. Someone check with QAnon. Prosecutors called on Biden's associates and other witnesses to testify before a grand jury in February on whether or not Biden broke the law and has, through his business relationships in Ukraine, China, and Kazakhstan, and elsewhere. Where's the elsewhere? And again, this is a legitimate story. This is a legitimate story because the Blaze is only reporting on what the Wall Street Journal reports. The Blaze isn't going out there doing any research themselves because that would take too much time and energy. But what instead they're doing is just saying, oh, look at the Wall Street Journal. Look at this. Oh my. Between 2014 and 2019, Biden held a seat on Burisma's board and received payments. We know all this. Payments of about $15,000 per month. I wish I got $50,000 a month in payments. Who doesn't? I'd like, apparently, that's what a George Soros check is going for these days. Prosecutors are interested in those payments, which were funneled through a company called Rosemont Seneca Bohai LLC before going in. Biden may not have been disclosed for a tax. See, he's a tax cheat, just like Al Capone. See, this is how they're gonna. This is how they're gonna get him. Tax cheat. He doesn't pay his tax on. He's a crackhead tax cheat, don't you know? Hunter Biden is a crackhead tax cheat. How dare he? How dare he? Hunter Biden's relationship with Burisma and whether or not he used his father, Joe Biden, the president, as leverage in business deals with foreign entities became a public controversy after emails from Biden's laptop were reported by the New York Post. No, it didn't. You wish it did. It didn't. It didn't. Apparently, this is being reported as an October surprise. And Biden's camp dismissed it as Russian disinformation before the election, only for the Post reporting to be vindicated more than a year later by the New York Times. The New York Times to the rescue. Wait! I don't understand. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. My hair on my head is hurting. My body is hurting. I thought we weren't supposed to trust the New York Times. What is going on here? The New York Times vindicated something, and now we're all supposed, because it's Hunter Biden and going after a Democrat, we're supposed to trust it? What the hell has happened here? I thought the New York Times was a Marxist Leninist coup d'etat to take over anything that freaking Mark Levin likes. How is it that all of a sudden the New York Times is now a reliable news source? Could it be because the New York Times meets the narrative for QAnon and specialists and the Blaze journalists? And I use that term as loose as Clara Balin. Yeah, I went there. See, that's a funny joke. If you're going to tell a joke, be funny, Chris Rock. Be funny when you tell a joke. Shit. The Biden family Burisma ties were the reason former President Donald Trump asked Ukrainian President Zelensky to investigate the Biden family during an infamous July 2019 phone call. The House Democrats impeached him over. But the GOP acquitted the president, so he's not guilty. He didn't do anything wrong. See how that works. In December 2020, after his father won the White House, Hunter Biden revealed the existence of the federal probe into his tax matters by the U.S. Attorney in Delaware. At the time, he was confident that a professional and objective review of all these matters will demonstrate that I handled my affairs legally and appropriately, including with the benefit of professional tax advisors. I'm still waiting for all the people who were arrested during the Obama administration to come forward. I'm waiting. I want the list now, Donald. Mike Lindell, where's that list? Snap, make it pronto. Snap my fingers again, make it pronto. I was told there would be a list of people indicted, and you couldn't even indict a ham freaking sandwich under the Obama administration? I mean, he's a black guy, for Pete's sake. How do you not get the black guy? We always get the black guy. And worst case scenario, we shoot him. So how do you not get the black guy? But this is sexy. You got tax fraud, you got profiteering through foreign agents, and you got cane and laptops. These idiots in the Republican Party don't even know how to work a laptop, let alone figure out what the hell's on it to find a crack cocaine picture of Hunter Biden. Are you kidding me? What kind of fever dream am I in? Jesus. Prosecutors are seeking to ascertain whether Biden laundered his foreign income to avoid paying taxes. Cheater, cheater, cheater. The Wall Street Journal, see, there we go again, was unable to report how the investigators are close to completing their investigation or whether they will ultimately bring charges against Biden. So they don't know shit. You got to get to the end of the article for the article to tell you they don't know shit. This is literally an article. This is literally an article that tells you I don't know anything. But wait, there's more. But I don't know anything. But wait, there's more. But I still don't know anything. This is what they have. This is what they have. You're kidding me, right? You're joking. This is what they have. At least with Donald Trump. At least with Donald Trump, we got people storming the freaking Capitol and trying to blow shit up and act full and all this other stuff. And Lord knows what. But this is all they got? White rage? So pathetic. So absolutely fundamentally pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, let's attack the squad, shall we? We went to Hunter Biden, now to the squad. Yes, it's the squad. The squad is being flip floppy over Will Smith. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the squad. Everybody watch out now. Everybody watch out. Oh, Lord Jesus. Story from Breitbart. Because if you're going to get fair and balanced news, you go to Breitbart. Screw those Fox News folks. You don't go to Fox News. You go to Breitbart for your fair and balanced news. That's where you go. If you're thinking otherwise, you're mistaken. Sadly mistaken. You go to Breitbart. They give you it straight. No gays allowed. Just like Florida. No gays allowed. They give it to you straight. So Reps Eliana Presley, Jamal Bowman delete tweets supporting Will Smith's Oscar slap. Oh no. Far left Democrats, Ayanna Presley and Jamal Bowman initially showed support for Will Smith after famed actor slapped Oscars co-host, comedian Chris Rock on stage, only later to delete their apparent support for violence. Smith, who won an Oscar for his role in King Richard, stunned viewers Sunday night after walking onto the stage and slapping Chris Rock across the face. A reaction apparently triggered by a joke about Will Smith's bald head, as the comedian jokingly referred her to G.I. Jane 2, the movie. Apparently, Pinkett Smith has apalachia, which causes hair loss, and looked visibly annoyed at Rock's joke. For those who haven't seen it by now, it was a shitty joke. It was a bad joke. Like, if you're gonna tell a joke, don't make it so that you have to explain the joke to half of the audience. So, Presley wrote Alopecia Nation Stand Up, who has the same condition, thanking Will Smith and giving him a shout out to all the husbands who defend their wives living with alopecia in the face of daily ignorance and insults. She later deleted the tweet. Okay, so she was happy that he defended. Where's the drama? What's the problem, boss? And then teachable moment. Don't joke about a black woman's hair. Fair assessment, Jamal. Representative Bowman. I wouldn't have deleted these are that's down so easily. If you're gonna have that opinion, have the opinion. Okay, Will Smith defended his wife gallantly, yada yada yada. I don't think he did it so well. I think he betrayed people. And he didn't apologize anywhere to Chris Rock. Although he did prove something. He proved that if you are rich and black and commit a crime on national TV, the LAPD will not prosecute you. They will not go after you, even if they have every right to. And it's on tape. So there's that. He did prove that. So you gotta love Will Smith's teachable moment. And hello, Orstein in the let's see, Twitch, I think. Yeah, Twitch. Hi. Welcome. Folk Talk Radio. Um I am not for the violence. I don't think I and this morning praised Will Smith for being violent. I thought he was pathetic when he um did it. I thought Will Smith was trying to be gallant. Some say trying to be a cockhold, which is a whole nother story. But Will Smith, frankly, um, like I don't know, made an oopsie, and it could have destroyed his career. For be it Chris Rock handling it professionally and not being a Karen about it. I mean, out of the two that were, Chris Rock told a really bad joke. Chris Rock told a horrible, pathetic joke. And you get angry. Like I talked to my girlfriend about this. And you tell a bad joke. You're going to stand up for your person that you're with. But you're not going to do it with lights, camera, action on a national level where you could ruin your career and your family. Kind of be gallant. It was a teachable moment. Jamal Bowman is absolutely correct. It was don't be Will Smith. Don't be Chris Rock. Tell better jokes. One. And two, learn that cameras can get you in lots of trouble. The eye in the sky is always watching. Pete's sake. I it's frustrating as hell for me because here we have 2 comedians I really like. I really like both of them. It was nice to know in this day and age of black on black crime and white folk talking about this, so take it for what it is. Nobody drew a weapon and only used their fists. And this again is a nothing story. They deleted tweets supporting Will Smith's Oscars. Well, okay. They had resoundingly good reason to support Will Smith in their minds. And I'm not just doing it because it's, progressives, but damn. I mean, come on. Can you find a bigger nothing burger? I don't think I can. Um, More relevant, it was drive on drive climb, Jim says. Orstein says, I don't think Putin poisoned them. Well, ain't you nice? I think you are the only person on this planet, other than Putin, who doesn't think Putin poisoned them. It was a rhetorical question, by the way, from earlier. So there's that. I don't think Putin did it. Putin couldn't have done it. Why would Putin? Why would Putin do it? Please. That's like Breitbart making something out of nothing from some tweets. Jamal Bowman is absolutely right. Teachable moment. Don't joke about a black woman's hair. It's not funny. Maybe don't joke about people's looks. Can we take that to the next level? Don't joke about people's looks and mannerisms and things of that nature. I know I know uh, I know I'm the minority in this. No, Osteen, that's good that you think all China and Russia think he didn't. Yeah, lots of people can be wrong all at once. All you have to look is at Trump supporters and know that lots of people can be wrong all at once. Hmm. Haven't decided if you're a Russian bot or not. I'd like to think you're not, but I haven't decided. I'm not quite there yet on it. But can we like if we're gonna have a be angry about stuff? Can we be angry about stuff that's important, like Putin maybe poisoning people? Just a thought. Can we be angry about stuff that matters, like climate change and like the fact that we have U.S. oligarchs here and nobody seems to give a shit about that? How can I be sure I'm right? I can't be sure. But here's the thing, Arstine. I have proof that Putin's government have poisoned other people in London, in Moscow, and have done it before. Just because you like say it didn't happen, it's nobody saw me do it, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Nobody sees me take a dump at night, but I know I took one. I don't need any. Oh, there's the puppy. Unsteed, you're feeding me propaganda now, dude. I love that I have a Russian bot here. Thank you for. Uh, I love that I have a Russian bot, but when somebody comes down with the symptoms, and people have died with this, and then are treated in Germany, it's not propaganda, my friend. Okay? It's not propaganda. What's his name? Your Putin um guy who runs against Putin. I forget his name because I'm not into that Russian politics like that. But he just got sentenced for what, 17 more years, 7 more years in prison by your wonderful government there to protect you from his protests. He was poisoned, and there was proof, and he did the ballsy thing and went back to Russia. Some might say the crazy thing, but went back to Russia and knew that he was putting his life on the line, and knew that he'd get sentenced to a long jail term because Vlad wants him in jail because he doesn't want him protesting or anything like that. So spare me, please, dear God. Oh, Russian. Why do I get the Russian? What is it? It's the title, isn't it? Did Putin? It's the title. Did Putin poison peacemakers? That's what it is. Oh no, you didn't. But you're saying that ours is full of propaganda, so you can't have it both ways. We're almost done with the show, but you can't have it both ways. Yeah, I happily, on a regular basis, say that my government feeds me bullshit as well. If you watch the show more, you will find that out. We're almost done. But that being said, it's okay to look at it from propaganda from both sides, but to just deny it and say, and yeah, no, not with Putin. I'm sorry. Austin, I'm about to block you. The truth is not somewhere in between with Vladimir Putin poisoning people. There is no. It's he's the fucking poisoner in chief. And if you don't want to believe that's your fault, not mine. I have nothing to do with the fact that you don't want to believe that. There's no in between. Vladimir Putin is a poisoner. And if you listen to the show earlier, we said to intimidate them. So that's it for today. We'll talk later. And Jim, be glad you can't see our Russian trolls was. Made it an interesting show. Entertaining. One for the record books. We'll be Russian trolls. Gotta love them. All shapes and sizes. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.